So here we've got a blueberry still life. I'm working on the anthracite Pastelmat paper. The size is 20 centimeters by 27 centimeters. And the photo reference is by Wendy Hodgkins. So still life painting, it's one of my favorite genres of painting. I think it's so historical, and I love history. That's my other passion I have. And I just love all the little different elements. Painting fruit is fun, painting ceramics and porcelain is fun. I just really, really enjoy it. So I chose this, obviously, it's a still life. Usually, when I'm going about choosing a still life, the light is really important to me. Usually, I like still lives that have a high spotlight, really illuminating and creating bright highlights and shadows. This one isn't so much like that. There is high contrast in that you've got this beautiful porcelain bowl and saucer and the dark background. So we've got contrast going on in here. But I also chose this still life because I loved the simplicity of it. I loved the simple elements. You've just got a table, some blueberries, and some porcelain. And also, I like the composition. It's creating a triangular shape. You know, the top of the blueberries down to the blueberries on the table and then across to the other side of the saucer. And that's a very pleasing shape in composition. So it's easy on the eye. It's also at the right eye level for me personally. I like a bit of a lower eye level versus a high eye level. You know, a high eye level composition is when you're looking down onto the elements. And personally, that is not my favorite composition style. I may change my mind next week because I'm on a process, I'm on a journey, and as an artist, we change, don't we? So, next year I might be saying the opposite. I might be saying, "Oh, I love high level eye still lives." But for now, this is the way I like to paint a still life. And I also chose this because I just loved the coloring. I loved the blueberries, and I knew that I could really play a little bit and bring out more of the bluiness. And I thought that would play nicely with the creamy coloring of the porcelain bowl as well as the little red details on the porcelain bowl. So the blueberries was just a mixture of Terry Ludwig as well as Sennelier and Unison. The Unison Dark 22 and 23 and Sennelier 463 came in a treat for these blueberries. So I do anything possible to make my painting work. So what I actually did is the shape of the bowl wasn't working for me. So I actually cut out my reference and used it as a stencil and traced round so I could get the shape of the bowl better. I don't see that as cheating. I see that as using a tool to get me to where I want this painting to be. So I'm just putting a piece of paper here to protect the painting that I've done underneath to stop everything from smudging. So that's quite useful. So in painting white objects, as you can see on this close-up, there's a lot of colors in there except white. I have not used any white pastel stick in the saucer or the porcelain bowl. I've used a variety of grays. One of my favorite light grays to use is from the Art Spectrum. It's called Australian Grey. It's the Art Spectrum Soft, the round ones, not the big square sticks. And I've used a lot of that, lots of grays, and I've used blue violets in there. So if I just went in with white, this would look so flat. I think by adding a variety of different colors, and different tones, so a little bit of lights and darks, really helps create the depth, which is something I'm always going for. I never want my work to look flat. So the real-time demonstration of this blueberry still life can be found on my Patreon. If you're interested to learn, I got about 76 tutorials on there. I'll leave a link in the description below. But thank you so much for watching, and till next time, bye for now.